Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Moa aka Swedish Whiskey Girl, and today we are here with Johnnie Walker Blue Label. I don't think I've done this before, and I have plans to do a big Johnnie Walker whiskey comparison, but I have not yet managed to get a hold of Green Label, and it seems like that would be a lot of your favourites, so I can't do it without including that. So I'm just gonna get a hold of that and then we can do a big comparison of maybe the red, the gold, the black, maybe the double black. How many are there? There are quite a few. The 18, the blue, and see what we think. I mean, Johnnie Walker is quite an exciting brand, especially for us living here in Edinburgh, because they've just opened their Johnnie Walker Princess Street last year, and I've been to that, so if you're curious about it, check out what I've written about it on my blog. But yeah, we're going to try Johnnie Walker Blue. It does retail around £150–160, so it's towards the higher end of the price scale and definitely a little bit out of my price range. I usually only consider whiskies that are up to £100, and if they're around 100 they have to be something really special. But I know people love buying Johnnie Walker Blue Label as like a special treat or a gift to someone, because it is one of those that are really well known around the world. So if you're looking for a gift for someone and you have the money to splurge, then this seems to be one that a lot of people appreciate. But we're going to have a look on the character. Can't tell you too much about it. It's a blended whiskey, blended Scotch whiskey, meaning that it consists of grain whiskies and single malts. And what's the ABV? Oh yeah, 40%. So yeah. Before I dig in, actually, I do have this mini here because I had it at home, so I thought I'd just open that. Because I have two unopened Johnnie Walker Blues. I have the 200th anniversary bottle, ooh, which here. I'm going to do a little bit of a close-up for them at the end of this video, so if you want to see them a little bit closer up, stay around until then. And then this one, my favourite, which is a collaboration between Johnnie Walker Blue and Timmer's Beasties, which is a design studio. I'm actually going to take this out because it is beautiful with the illustrations around it. And these two were gifted to me by Johnnie Walker, which I'm really grateful for because I couldn't afford them on my own. And I haven't opened them, waiting for a special occasion to do so. But I'm excited to try this. I would of course love to hear your thoughts, so put them in the comments here below. We'll start by having a look on the nose as usual. The first thing I'm getting is quite stone fruit, fruitiness, like peaches and pears. Quite sweet, but like fruity sweet. Definitely that kind of stone fruity vibe. A bit of like forest. Oh, and I was going to say, they don't tell you exactly what goes into this, but a reason for it being a bit of a higher end whiskey, they of course have all the different colours ranging from really affordable up until more high end. And this one is said to have selected whiskies that are a little bit more rare and perhaps older, but since you don't know exactly what's in it, it's hard to say. They're quite sweet and fruity, but still fresh on the nose. Maybe a bit fudgy as well, but the character of it feels more fruity to me. Almost a bit like petrichor, like after rainfall. It's quite damp and the texture of it's quite like mushy fruits that are fresh, and then rain and forest vibes. Like it feels quite thick on the nose. But let's see what we can get on the palate. Sláinte Skål. There's a little bit more smoke on the palate. Yeah, and the finish is definitely like a ashy smoke. Not as sweet as I was expecting. But still quite smooth. It's not as stone fruity on the palate. It's more of like more smoke than I was expecting as well, actually. It's a bit of wood, a bit of that kind of forest vibe still. So it has like a fresh character about it, but it's almost a bit more grassy or foresty, mixing in with wood. And then this ashy smoke, which isn't sweet for me. It's more of a woody, ashy smoke. The finish lingers a little bit, but it's not super long. And now the nose is a little bit more grassy as well. It still has the stone fruitiness on the nose. The interesting thing with blends like this is that I'm almost searching for distillery characters. Even though it's pretty much no use, because I mean it could be anything in this. But it almost has like a waxiness. I'm surprised it doesn't have more of the sweetness or like a more of a grainy character. But could be different reasons. The grain could be a bit younger, or it could be higher malt content. The thing with this is it tastes quite traditionally Scotch whiskey. And I feel like it's one that's quite easy for a lot of people to like if you like the flavour of whiskey. As someone who likes a bit of a sweeter dram, it's probably, I'd probably prefer it slightly sweeter. But yeah. Definitely has, on the palate, a wood centre. Like everything else is centred around this heart of woodiness. Which I'm guessing, I mean, it reminds me a little bit of, if you like Balvenie, which Balvenie can have a bit of a wood character. It's that kind of classic Scotch whiskey note, which I know that a lot of people like. So yeah. The nose still that stone fruity vibe with a little bit of grassiness. The palate is that woodiness surrounded with other things, and then a hint of that woody ashy smoke that lingers. I mean, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you get other things? Are you getting more of the sweetness? Do you agree with this kind of classic Scotch whiskey essence in this dram? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, I hope you'll stay around for the next one. And if you want to support the channel, please feel free to leave a thumbs up if you've liked the video, or consider subscribing if you haven't already. I've also put my affiliate links to Master Malt, the Whisky Exchange and the Scotch Malt Whisky Society in the little section here below, so feel free to check that out if you wish. But hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Sláinte Skål!